They're trying to say it's just a mask, it's just 6 feet, it's just 2 weeks, it's just non-essential business, it's just non-essential workers, it's just a bar, it's just a restaurant, it's just to keep from overwhelming the hospital, it's just in case the cases go down, it's just to flatten the curve. It's just a few inmates. It's just to keep others from being scared. It's just a few more weeks. It's just short. You could still pray. It's just prayer, and it's just until we get a vaccine. It's just a bracelet. It's just an app. It's just for tracing. It's just to let people know you're safe to be around. It's just to let others know you've been in contact with. It's just a few more months. It's just more inmates. It's just a video. It's just a post. It's just an email account. It's just for protecting others from hate speech. It's just for protecting others from hurt feelings. It's just a large gathering, but for protest. It's just a few protests. It's just a little microchip. It's just like a blood test. It's just a test. It's just a scan. It's just to store a vaccine certificate, just like a credit card. It's just a few places they don't take cash. It's just you can travel. It's just so you can get your driver's license. It's just so you can vote. It's just mail-in voting. It's just a few more years. It's just a statue. It's just a monument. It's just building. It's just a song. It's just a lyric. It's just an anthem. It's just a piece of paper. And on it goes, my friend. But the bottom line, they just want to separate us from the love of God, the truth of Yahshua, Jesus, and the covering of the Holy Spirit. And it's just the way they planned it. This is biblical, I understand, my friends, but we have got to continuously not to be fooled and reach the lost. And and I continue to say, pray for my beloved son deep into the LGBT rebellion. Love you. Be blessed.